Your host, Larry Marble. Thanks so much for joining us today on one of our 14 affiliate stations. We're brought to you proudly each and every day by D&D Farm and Ranch. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com. Neighbor, let's take a look at the commodities that have begun to trade after the holiday. February West Texas Intermediate crude up 11 at 80.37. February gold up 11.5 at $1,837.60 by the ounce. March number 2 cotton up 73 at 83.47. The March U.S. dollar index down 317 points at 103.26. Neighbor, those are our commodities that have begun to trade after the holiday. Neighbor, let's talk about PMI, pipe, steel, and fencing. San Antonio, High, Hondo, Kerrville, Robstown, Jourdanton, and Laredo. Contact the Hondo store at 830-426-2912. That's 830-426-2912. Remember, that's PMI, pipe, steel, and fencing, pipemovers.com. We're on the line with Colt Adams from El Campo Livestock Exchange, LLC. Colt, how is the sale shaping up?
Man, it's shaping up really good, Mr. Larry. We had a good Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and we're getting ready to get back to work down here in El Campo. And we're tagging on around 650 tonight, and some good calves, and we'll probably around 100 packer cows for tomorrow. And we got a few palpates, and then we do have about 50 wean calves coming off one place tomorrow, so they will be here tomorrow as well.
Good. Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you for the Tuesday sale in El Campo.
Yes, sir. You can call me on my cell phone at 361-920-1618. You call my brother there at 361-920-1620, or call Homer Aparicio at 979-216-8084.
Good.
And I know we didn't get to talk before Christmas, but I sure want to wish everybody a Happy New Year. And we will have a special here January the 21st. We'll have right at 100 bulls and right at 400 to 500 females.
All right. Well, we'll start telling folks about it, Colt. Thanks for the call.
We really appreciate you, Mr. Larry, and you have a good evening.
You too. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Wholesale Steel, family owned and operated since 1976. Has heavy-duty panels, the first and only panels on the market with a lifetime warranty against damage from your animals. Wholesale Steel, with 2 locations to serve you in San Antonio and Hearn. Financing available, and we wholesale to the public. Visit our website at wholesalesteelsa.com or call 210-624-2000 for Wholesale Steel.
We are on the line with Sean Geiswhite, Gillespie Livestock, Fredericksburg, Texas. Sheep and goats, what we're going to be selling tomorrow. We're talking Monday night. Sean, by Tuesday, what will it look like?
Well, I was sure thinking we'll get somewhere around 2 to 2,500. It was a little slower today. Kind of expected that. A lot of businesses were still closed today, but we've got about 1,400 on the yard, so I know a few other bunches coming tomorrow, so we sure ought to get close to the 2,500 is what I'm thinking on sheep and goats. On the cattle end, had a few calls today, thinking somewhere around that 1,000, 1,200 is what I'm thinking. Could catch a few more, see how they start rolling in tomorrow.
Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
You can reach us at 830-997-4394, and hope everybody had a good Christmas and Happy New Year.
Good deal. We'll talk to you after the sheep and goat sale and preview cattle.
We'll do it. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye. I'm down on the farm's Larry Marble. We're here at the kitchen table with Stephen from D&D. Stephen, I understand you've got great things going on in your ropes and roping department.
Yes, sir. So, Larry, we carry Preferred, Shoot Help, and WW roping equipment, and we have way too much here. Your listeners can save up to $500 off select roping shoots while supplies last.
Down on the farm, listeners, while supplies last, you get the discount. Give Stephen a call. Stephen, tell everybody how to get a hold of you at D&D.
Just give me a shout at 830-379-7340, extension 160.
We're on the line with Klein Spear, Southwest Livestock Exchange, Uvalde. Klein, we're about to jump into a sheep and goat sale. What's it looking like?
Got about 150 standing here this evening. We'll have a few more we know coming in the morning, so probably around that 500 head range this week, kind of get everybody back in the groove here, kind of close to the new year, and get everybody going. Look for a pretty good market tomorrow.
How's it looking for Thursday's cattle sale, Klein?
Got a couple guys out working. Got some really good Charlotte cross calves coming we know of. We're going to get them in on Wednesday. Got a few other guys going to get some cattle work. So should have probably 500-600 head range to get things going here. And sure don't see any difference in that market starting out. It ought to be good.
Tell everybody how to contact you.
Call us the office, 830-278-5621, or my cell phone, 830-591-3241.
We appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Larry.
Bye-bye. Remember, neighbors, MG Building Materials has 5 locations. MG in San Antonio's at 2651 Southwest Military Drive. MG in Corpus, they're on Padre Island Drive, 7436 Padre Island Drive. MG Building Materials Uvalde, 2301 East Main. The store in beautiful downtown Kerrville on Memorial Drive, 2202 is the street number. And MG Building Materials in Pleasanton, 1734 West Oak Lawn. Now, I know you can't remember them all, so go to mgbuildingmaterials.com for details. We are on the line with Jim Wheeler, Atascosa Livestock, Pleasanton, Texas. Jim, how's the Tuesday sale shaping up Monday evening?
We've got about 3 1/4 in tonight, 70, 75 cows. Looks like we're going to palpate about 35 of those in the morning. I do have 5 or 6 Brayford type pairs, 3/4 Burma pairs, pretty nice. A handful of fresh roping steers. We should end up with close 375 by sale time.
Sounds like you got a good start to a great sale at Atascosa Livestock Exchange on Tuesday. Jim Wheeler, tell everybody how to contact you, please.
You can reach us at 830-569-2516.
I appreciate it, and we'll talk with you after the sale.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
I'm Larry Marble from down on the farm. We're at the kitchen table, and our guest today is Stephen from D&D, and you're bringing us some Preferred information, aren't you?
Yes, sir, Larry. So the boss ordered one too many truckloads of stuff from Preferred this morning, and I'm going to go ahead and offer 10% off all Preferred panels and squeeze chutes exclusively to Down on the Farm listeners while supplies last.
Down on the Farm listeners, you need to get in on this action. How much percentage?
10%.
Get on down to D&D right now. Stephen, tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
You can reach me at 830-379-7340, and I'm at extension 160.
We're on the line with Benny Cox from Producers in Cargyle, San Angelo. Benny, how is our Tuesday sheep and goat sale shaping up Monday evening?
Well, we got back early this morning. We didn't have very about 600, which is that's not a very big deal for us. And I guess it's about 350. I asked the guy in the office, I said, how many sheep we have? He said, just a tick over 1,600. So that's going to make for a real light sale tomorrow, it looks like today. We'd have to get to 3,000 before we can get to 3,500. I guess that's a good way to put it.
Right. What is the condition on the livestock that have come in look like?
Most everything's in pretty decent shape. We've got some sheep feed around. We had some goats that came in early. They've been on feed. And so, surprisingly, the flesh condition's been pretty good on most of the stock that we've seen. You'll see some of those little backyard things that they haven't fed good enough. But we've been pretty fortunate to see, in most all the stock, both sheep and goats in pretty good shape now.
All right. Are you aware of anything coming for the cattle sale on Thursday while I've got you on the line?
No, I haven't. I suspect it'll be really light, too. A lot of people, will either cover you up right after a holiday or they'll be real light. I think it's going to be one of those light sales.
All right. Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Benny Cox.
They can call me on my mobile. It's 325-234-4277. Office, same area code, 653-3371, or they can always look at the web, which is producersandcargyle.com.
We appreciate you, Benny. Thank you a bunch.
Talk to you tomorrow.
Bye-bye.
Adios.
Never This Portion of Down on the Farm is brought to you by PMI, Pipe, Steel, and Fencing, pipemovers.com. The location in High. Call Keno at 830-868-0200. That's PMI High. We're on the line with Seth Crane, Union Commission, Hondo Livestock. Seth, how'd the first sale of the new year go?
It sure went pretty good. We ended up with 475 head, a good run. Probably had somewhere around 65 cows. Packer cows and bulls, the cows I thought were pretty well steady, and those bulls might have been just a touch higher. 45 up to 83 on our top cow today. Just lots of those cows bringing the upper 70s, low 80s there. 86 to $1
$1.11 on the bulls. Lots of bulls over $1 again. Our pairs from $8.50 to $11.90, and just had a few bred cows from $6.10 to $9.50. Calf and yearling market, it is, it was good at the end of last year. It might have even been better today. Sure good to see lots of demand on these calves, and they are selling extremely well. Number one end of the market report today wouldn't hardly have any steers at all. Most of these steers would all be, they'd all be bull calves today. 2 to 3 weight steers, $1.42 to $1.70. 2 to 3 weight heifers, $1.32 to $1.66. 3 to 4 weight steer, $1.62 to $2.28. 3 to 4 weight heifer, $1.52 to $1.93. 4 to 5 weight steers, $1.58 to $2.31. A 4 to 5 weight heifer, $1.48 to $1.87. 5 to 6 weight steer, $1.45 to $1.98. 5 to 6 weight heifer, $1.38 to $1.71. 6 to 7 weight steers, like I say, mostly bulls, $1.34 to $1.62. 6 to 7 weight heifer, $1.22 to $1.48. 7 to 8 weight bull yearlings, $1.28 to $1.48, and a 7 to 8 weight heifers, $1.08 to $1.27. So good to see a good market, and just a good day to start out the new year here at Hondo. If anybody needs anything coming next week or something, feel free to contact us 830-741-8061. Get me on my cell phone 210-288-3960. And for updates and information, visit us on Facebook or HondoLivestock.com.
Thank you, Seth. Neighbor, did you know, combined with the truss department, insulation department, and millworks department, just 3 of the departments there at MG Building Materials, they've got the ability to deliver an entire building package from a single supplier. They are truly your one-stop shop. They have 5 locations around South and Central Texas. Let's count them down right quick. Pleasanton, Kerrville, San Antonio, Corpus Christi, and Uvalde. MG Building Materials, your one-stop shop. MGBuildingMaterials.com. We're on the line with Henry Pickett from Abilene Livestock. It's about 6:20 on Monday evening, looking toward a Tuesday sale. Henry, what's it looking like to you?
Well, right now we've got a total of about 750 cattle with about 250 cows. We've got 2 or 3 weaned calf deals. We've got one of 26 head, another one of 35, and we're waiting on a call from another ranch to see if they're going to bring some this week. But they'll be good and dried out and been straight weaned for about 75 days on some short grazing.
Good. So you got a good start. What's the count so far?
A total of about 750. I think we'll end up with 1,000 to 1,200 tomorrow to start the year out with our first sale.
Good deal. Henry, tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
Here at the barn, we can be reached at 325-673-7865, or my cell number is 940-733-8208.
We appreciate you, and we'll talk to you after the sale, Henry.
Thank you.
You bet. Bye-bye.
Bye.
I'm Larry Marble, and I'm on the line with Aaron Lee from Homestead and Ranch Real Estate. Aaron, why do we need a realtor that specializes in farms, ranches, and vacant land?
Well, Larry, large acreage and vacant land transactions are not the same as residential transactions. There are aspects to negotiations, restrictions, utilities, contracts, marketing, title work, and much more that require expert guidance, something you'll get from a Homestead and Ranch Real Estate agent.
How is it different with y'all?
The agents with Homestead and Ranch Real Estate are rural home and land specialists. Through our continued market research, experience, and our classic approach to customer service, we keep up with prices in a never-changing market.
How can we get a hold of you?
Well, y'all can reach me directly at 214-985-9862, and I give you my word, I'll call you back. Or you can visit us at www.homesteadandranch.com.
Aaron, thanks for being on Down on the Farm.
Thanks, sir.
We are on the line with Rodney Butler from Beeville Livestock Commission Company. They sell every Friday. Rodney, Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year to everyone.
How are you imagining this next Friday sale shaping up?
Well, I think the first sales are going to start probably, I guess tomorrow. Tuesday, Wednesday will be the first sales of the year. But I'm anticipating on the market being really strong. There's really demand for cattle right now, and I know there's a lot of cattle been sold already, but I think there's still going to be cattle in the next month. 2 months maybe that's going to be strong and on number wise selling cattle, but I think this whole market's going to be good, and I know of several bunches of cattle coming already for this Friday sale. They're going to hit the first sale and get them sold. That old freeze got us the last week. And sure did set things back, but I think the cattle that are out there now are ready to go to town, and I think this whole market's going to be strong, sir.
Have y'all had any moisture since you and I spoke last?
We have not. We had a little shower the other day that didn't amount to much, but we sure do need a rain. It sure would get those winter weeds coming on. There's still a little moisture, but we sure need a rain right now.
Well, we'll pray for that coming into the new year, and then we'll talk with you Thursday night for the sale on Friday. Rodney Butler, Beeville Livestock. Tell everybody how to contact you.
Yeah, y'all can reach me there at the sale barn at 361-358-1727, or y'all can call me on my mobile, 645-5002.
Rodney, I appreciate what you do. If you didn't do what you did, I can't do what I do.
Sounds good. Thank you. Happy New Year to everyone.
Happy New Year. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Neighbor, let's take a quick look at the grains, courtesy of John Tuggle and Company, Corpus. Milo through Corpus in December, March plus 90, 1372. Progresso 1390. Yellow corn to Corpus in December, 888.5. Progresso 908.5. Hard red winter wheat to Houston, 1018, and beans to Houston, 1494. Texas cotton, 1521 bale at 8152. That's it for the Best Darn Farm Show in Texas. I'm Larry Marble, and you're my neighbor. Neighbor, thanks for listening at downonthefarmradio.com or on one of our 14